Hello and welcome to ZTN News Blitz. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Owen Kaura. Let's take a look at our top stories. More Sinopharm vaccines en route to Zimbabwe. New civil servant salary offer on the cards. 450 non-governmental organizations face deregistration. And in sport, chevrons look forward to Pakistan. Zimbabwe is expected to receive more COVID-19 vaccines this week. An Air Zimbabwe plane is in Beijing to ferry the vaccines to Harare. Last month, Zimbabwe received 200,000 Sinopharm vaccines from China. This week, an additional 200,000 will be delivered together with part of a consignment purchased by Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe will buy an additional 1.2 million COVID-19 vaccine doses from China at a preferential price. 4 vaccines, Sinopharm, Sinovac, Covaxin and Sputnik V, have been authorized in Zimbabwe. And to date, a total of 36,359 frontline workers have been inoculated. Now, schools in Zimbabwe open today for the first term, starting with examination classes. Non-examination classes are expected to start lessons on Monday next week. Initially, the first term was scheduled to start on January 4, but the plans were postponed due to rising cases of COVID-19. Our news crew visited some schools around the capital Harare, where teachers and pupils were going about their business. There was, however, an incident at Roosevelt Girls High School. ZTN's Patience Namburo was at the school earlier.
It wasn't the sort of opening students at Roosevelt Girls High School in Harare anticipated. Most students were at the school at 7:30 a.m. for the first day of school in 2021. But they could not gain access to the school as the school gates were locked. We are not yet so sure why the school gates were locked. We tried to get comment from the school, but they referred us to the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education. Other schools that we visited started off well with both students and teachers in attendance. Reporting for ZTN News, I'm Patience Namburo in Harare.
I lay awake at night, staring at the darkness. Why do I have broken bones? Why is my heart shattered? He says he loves me. Without him, I feel I have lost myself, my will to go on. Have I normalized the abnormal? No way.
The Zimbabwe government will table an improved salary offer to its workers' salary. Negotiations between the two parties were inconclusive last Friday after workers rejected a 25% increment. Government workers are demanding a 151% increment. Public Service, Labour and Social Welfare Minister Professor Paul Mavima told ZTN that a new offer is on the cards.
They are consulting both sides, but mainly on the government side to see if that framework can be varied. Yeah, so that once there is those consultations are done, they will reconvene the NJNs. That's what I'm hoping, and that's what we are urging unions to say. Let's not disrupt lessons while at least we negotiate. And we are negotiating genuinely, so they should give those negotiations a chance.
Zimbabwe Confederation of Public Sector Trade Unions Secretary David Zatsunga says a minimum of 30,000 Zimbabwe dollars for the least paid worker will be accepted.
What we know government has said is that they have not yet exhausted the dialogue route. So we envisage that they may come back this week with another offer. We believe government must now realize that if, for instance, teachers don't turn out today for work, it's not out of the lack of will, but it's because they are incapacitated.
And Zimbabwe Teachers Association Acting National Secretary General Goodwill Taderera says most government workers are incapacitated.
In terms of the teachers, indeed it is possible that there are many who will genuinely not be able to report for duty because they just don't have adequate resources. They couldn't have kept money to get to work because there is no money to keep after all, to save after all, after the last pay day. So for now, as the Zimbabwe Teachers Association, we think that we have been consulting all our teachers throughout the nation. And I think we will be issuing a statement shortly after we have consulted one another.
Now, more than 450 non-governmental organizations are facing deregistration in Zimbabwe over failure to fulfill their mandates. Some of them have been dormant for a while. Government has since published the names of the organizations in question. Public Service, Labour and Social Welfare Minister Professor Paul Mavima spoke to ZTN News earlier.
So why do we continue to register them when they're dormant? They are not doing anything. When they registered, they said they were going to take care of 1, 2, 3 things, and they are not doing anything with regard to those mandates. And therefore, it's necessary that they get deregistered.
A former Zimbabwe National Roads Administration Acting Chief Executive Officer Moses Julius Juma is on the run. He was charged by the Harare Magistrates Court for criminal abuse of office and sentenced to 30 months in prison and was expected to serve 2 years in jail with 6 months being suspended for good behavior. He, however, appealed at the High Court, and according to the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, Juma disappeared soon after the results of his appeal, and they're currently looking for him. ZACA spokesperson Commissioner John Makamure spoke to ZTN News.
I can confirm, yes, he is wanted, he's on the run, and ZAC is appealing any information that can lead to his arrest. And we are looking for him. He's on the run, so we don't know where he is. And we're appealing to members of the public, those who may have any information about him, to provide it to the Commission.
And a 36-year-old Zimbabwean man has been arrested by South African police in connection with the smuggling of cigarettes worth 500,000 rand. The man was arrested on Saturday at the Beitbridge border post during a security operation code-named Tata Zonke, Take Everything. The operation has netted 1,985 other suspects for various offences. Limpopo spokesperson Colonel Moache Ngwape spoke to our Beitbridge correspondent Tupeo Muleya.
1,985 suspects were arrested for various offences, including possession of counterfeit cigarettes and cars, rape, assault, robberies, etc. Items recovered during these operations include 7 cars, 3 trucks, 9 firearms, 2 rifles, 2004 cartons of counterfeit cigarettes, etc. In the process, a 36-year-old man was arrested at the Beitbridge port of entry for smuggling the illicit cigarettes into South Africa, and 1,044 cartons of illicit cigarettes to the value of more than $500 million were recovered.
Introducing the COVID funeral plan from Doves. This policy covers death from COVID-19 or COVID-19 related funerals. The Doves COVID funeral plan is effective immediately with no waiting period. For more information, please contact 0731 772 784, 0731 772 782, WhatsApp 0731 750 989, email callcenter@doves.co.zw. Visit our website www.doves.co.zw or visit the Doves Holdings Facebook page. Doves, for the ones you love.
In Africa and world news, the Democratic Republic of Congo has postponed its AstraZeneca vaccination campaign, originally set to begin on Monday. It is following moves by countries taking similar precautionary measures over blood clot fears. The DRC had received 1.7 million doses of the vaccine. And Nigerian music stars Burna Boy and Wizkid walked off with Grammys after the annual awards show took on a hybrid setting hosted by South Africa's Trevor Noah from Los Angeles. Burna Boy's twice as tall album scooped the best global album, while his Afro-pop compatriot Wizkid won the best music video for his collaboration with Beyoncé on the song Brown Skin Girl. And China's biggest sandstorm in a decade has covered Beijing in a thick blanket of brown dust and grounded more than 400 flights. The China Meteorological Administration announced a yellow alert on Monday morning as the storms, powered by heavy winds blowing in from the Gobi Desert, covered the capital in a thick orange-brown dust. Now up next is sport.
You know that you can now get Dove's funeral cover from the comfort of your home. Simply visit our social media platforms, Facebook page, Doves Holdings. Visit our website, www.doves.co.zw. Email callcenter@doves.co.zw. So get your Dove's funeral cover from anywhere you are, with no hustles and no need to travel. Only with Doves. Doves, for the ones you love.
And in sport, Zimbabwe Test captain Sean Williams expects an improved performance from his side when they host Pakistan next month. With the Afghanistan series done, Zimbabwe is set to play 2 tests against Pakistan in Harare next month. After Zimbabwe's second test loss to Afghanistan yesterday, Williams challenged the senior players to step up in the coming series.
It's a good learning curve. It's a big lesson learned. It's one we're going to have to take on the chin and move forward from. And yeah, just looking forward to the Pakistan series now. Hopefully we learn from this, come back stronger, come back more prepared and more hungry. You know, senior players, obviously we all got to step up and lead by example and take the bull by the horns.
Zimbabwe will also welcome back Brendan Taylor and Craig Irvin in the squad. The duo missed the Afghanistan series due to illness, but they have since recovered. Meanwhile, the Logan Cup is expected to resume this week after it was affected by the national lockdown. Rocks coach Stanley Chioza speaks.
All the teams are back in training. Guys are looking forward to games of cricket. Guys have been sitting at home, and it's no fun just to wake up and do fitness training with nothing to practice for and to train for. So the resumption of cricket and the opening up of the country gives us good focus and something to think about and go about our daily job.
And the Sports and Recreation Commission will have a position by Thursday on whether football, rugby and other high-risk sports can resume. The Commission announced today that they're waiting for responses from the affected disciplines on whether they have the capacity to resume while observing agreed protocols. A positive response from the associations to SRC will then leave the ministry with the responsibility to give the green light for resumption. PSG midfielder Angel Di Maria was taken off during PSG's match against Nantes due to a robbery at his home. A French publication, RMC, reported that members of Di Maria's family were held hostage during the burglary. However, reports said no family member was harmed. The player left the match after hearing about the incident at his home. And that's the latest on News Blitz. Connect with us on our social media platforms, Twitter at ZTN_news, Facebook, Zim Papers TV Network, Instagram at ZTN. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, ZTN. And of course, you can also visit our website, ztn.co.zw for more updates. Good afternoon.